Welcome, Scorpio. This is the full-length reading for February 2025. If you've joined me from TikTok and Instagram, you saw me pull this Seven of Cups card. Emotional intelligence, but also heart and mind must come together in order to make a decision. I think you have options and things coming up for you starting in February. So really consider what path you want to go down. It's possible that all options are good and you just need to make a choice, but I see the way this serpent is coiling around all the options. It's really going through and being intelligent about its choice. But cups being emotions, it also means your heart, your instinct will guide you through this choice as well. There could be some gut instinct to lead you towards something, and maybe also to tell you to not consider something, and then you use your intellect to kind of investigate your options and be like, yeah, I think that's going to be bad, and I'm really being drawn to this one. Yeah, a lot of things are lining up for this, and I see this could be a good option. And I'm not specifically saying where that is in your life. Emotions could lead to personal interactions, to things you care about and love, people, animals, anything. But it could also be to business, career, absolutely anything at all. Maybe there's something you want to work on, you have a project in mind. Whatever it is, maybe we'll get some insight into the reading now. And we're going to start, of course, with the area of relationships, connections, communications, those sort of entanglements. Forbidden is coming out. So forbidden is the energy. 24 is the number. I don't know if that's going to be relevant for anyone, but you get a lot of the 20s actually. You get a lot of this kind of energy. Desert energy, I think it is. See, there's a barrier upon barrier around this. Is it barriers you've put up? Are you forbidding yourself from connections? Or is there a matter of some connection in your life that people are trying to push you away from? Integrity is coming up here. Yeah, this should definitely be your starting point in any connections. A solid sense of self, personal boundaries, and a good moral compass. Maintain your integrity. Even when you're, being laid bare there. Have integrity to stick up for the fact of who you are. You got the power here. You got the peacock feather, so there's a certain showiness, but it's more like be proud of who you are. Own your power and don't use it in an immoral or poor way. There's intelligence here. Even the big cheetah here is very calm in its place. Wise thoughts and decisions here. Not giving in to temptation. Could eat this bare naked woman right here. Could eat the owl, but it doesn't. It knows what it needs and what it doesn't need, and it's in peace and harmony with all around it right now. The golden apple there. Next card. Yeah, it's this one. Eight of Fire. Get that. It's like you're in a phoenix, a resurrection coming. It's like you're moving up a level because you started with integrity. I wonder what the forbidden energy is. Maybe you're the forbidden fruit here, because look at that, the apple the Garden of Eden thing, you know, forbidden apple. Maybe that's what you are. Don't give in to your temptation. Don't give in to the temptation of others. You may be grateful for attention, but it doesn't mean that you need to physically show it if it doesn't feel right for you. Look at this, death and rebirth. Like I said, Phoenix here. I love this frog in this. I point it out every time. There's a certain curiosity. And again, the serpent is back. The golden egg. Strong kind of nest egg. This is number 8. This reminds me of the death card in the regular tarot, which represents Scorpio, I believe. So maybe this is really a time of Scorpio is coming into their power in February. The snake is weaving its way through the eye sockets here. So maybe it's the message there of don't judge a book by its cover. Don't believe what you see. Really go in and investigate things. Get to the heart of things. It's a new birth here. From whatever you leave behind, from what you put away, let go of, a new you is born. Just curious and kind of grounded. Frogs are amphibians, so they're of earth and water. So there's the grounding, the nesting, the gold. And then the water is the emotions, what we're covering here. So it kind of ties everything up. So make connections and decisions with integrity. Build everything up from yourself, from a place of integrity. Okay, next we're going to go to the area of career, wealth, finance, your projects and goals that you have in mind. Number 18 is confident. It's like the earth and self and the higher self working together. They're in alignment here. I think you're getting into alignment with your higher self and the ultimate goals you are here to achieve. If you had a purpose in coming here into this third dimensional life. So let's pull the cards. A little bit sticky. It's like things are there, not ready to come out. Why is that? Things popping their head up, but not quite ready to show. This is the one. Again, that fiery phoenix-like state. The 2 of fire. 2 of wands in the old cards, but see, 2 of wands is you've got a lot, you've got your home, but you're kind of dreaming of something more. There's something more to go to. In this version, however, there's a mirroring and an entanglement with both halves, both sides of the mirror. Hand over the heart might be important. Again, feelings coming into play here, because you've got the water falling in the background of integrity there, just like the cups, the amphibian. Something about the way you present yourself here. Take note of the masks. It's like, is the mask being reflected back? Is it something else? Put your hand on your heart so there's a sincerity, but still wearing a mask. Perhaps you felt you've had to come across in a certain way you know, especially if it's in a work scenario, how they may like to make you wear a uniform, or, you know, present yourself in a certain way. We don't like people who color their hair, which is nothing to do with how someone is able to do their job. That is just being horribly biased in a ridiculous and unnecessary way. Someone can still do their job no matter what shade of color their hair is. So perhaps you felt a little bit forced to look a certain way while still trying to be your authentic self and let that shine through with what you do, so that you can take off that mask. But let's move this forward. This is the one of Earth. More of that Earth energy. The wind is picking up here, so maybe we're moving into something a bit. Something's being stirred up. But I like this. The seed is being planted. Maybe it's your Inca seed that lives kind of just below your rib there or something on this side. So yeah, maybe look that up and see what that is, and if that relates to you in any way. The Inca seed. It's like your life seed. But look, strong grounding, growth, and the growth is in the hands of this wise, powerful dragon, very grounded dragon. It has the ability to grow things. It's like the magician. It has power. It has 2 sets of horns. 3 actually. 3 sets of horns. Very, very powerful. And the power is just so grounded. There's a lot of earth energy. You may find yourself very connected and recharged when you're around plants. Like I'm around them now doing this reading. They're all over. So maybe you want to pick up on some of that energy. If you need a bit of a recharge, seriously, just go take a walk around trees and things. Be in nature. Just sit and rest against a tree if you need to. Share that energy. The eyes are really attracting me here. The truth of something is in the eyes. Maybe you need to look the truth in the eyes, because behind the mask, what you really see are their eyes. Their eyes reflect their true eyes. They're not covered or hidden. So the true intention, the windows to the soul, the eyes, are expressed there. So you may need to even look yourself in the eye to figure out what your truth is. You have the power. You have a grounding here. And it's like I was saying, it's time to come into your power. Hold your power. Own it. Respect it. And utilize it. And one more card here. It could be this one on the bottom, actually. This one on the... Alright, I think you're getting 2 cards in this last position. Love and the 3 of water. Okay. You're going to end up really putting your emotions and your love into what you do. And notice this 3 of waters is looking to the love. I think you're going to be guided by love. Like, again, the butterflies are a rebirth energy, just like we covered here. It's interesting that these are moving, it would kind of be towards the past, but maybe something you're working toward involves a past love. Something you loved in childhood and you've always had a passion for, but you know, you've worn the mask of a corporate mentality or something like that, and joined the basic workforce, and now it's like, no, this isn't feeding my soul. I realize here's an opportunity for me to plant a seed and grow my nest egg and be in the realms of doing something I love. Perhaps you're a performer or artist, you like something creative. Perhaps you love toys or animation, that sort of thing. Something from the past that you loved. You're maybe you're musically inclined and you want to do something revolving around music, whether it's creating a live venue or working in live events that involve music. It could be anything, whatever suits you, but I do feel like you're being, again, the horns, empowered to follow your passion, follow your love, put your emotions into this thing, because now you're in a position where you're getting to hold your power and not feel ashamed to do so. Here's your life path. The overall energy is fascinated. Number 26. That's a good energy to follow that. Maybe actually following your passion here is going to fascinate you, bring you this surprising result into your life that you thought should be impossible all your life. People have told you, oh, you can't do that thing, you will never be successful in doing that, nobody makes money doing that, and yet people make careers. So you might find that you might be in an overwhelming success doing something. So the life path section may reiterate a lot of this, or could bring out a special message. It's overall guided messages from Spirit for your life for February, and we have the 9 of Air. Interesting. Third Eye and Lotus, a lot of psychic energy. Got all the power and waves radiating off the mind. It's like you're seeing into the depths of the solar system and the universe. It's like from the heart of the sun, you're viewing things from a new, higher perspective. It's, like I said, being in line with your higher self. You're reaching a consensus, doing what you were meant to do. Interesting that you've got this dagger. This is the air energy. It's almost binding you. You're being bound by an idea. That's what it represents. Here we have that eagle or phoenix kind of energy, and that's a Scorpio symbol. You're getting a higher perspective on things. Again, this is you coming into your powers. Like something's been orchestrated for you all your life. You have powerful ideas. You hold the flames of passion in your hand. You've got this higher connection and perspective. Though you've been bound and limited by ideas and thoughts, like maybe things your parents said to you about what is and isn't possible, and what you can achieve, what you can't achieve. Let me just make some room with these. Alrighty. Your next card. It's time to be unbound from perceived or imposed limitations. Again, the emotions come up. You are a water sign, so I suppose it's fitting that you get all this water energy. And you're going with the flow. I think you're starting to fall. Yeah, see? Eyes closed, but trusting your instincts, your third eye. Go with spirit. Just... Oh, I just heard that story Um, there was a guy in what was it, like 30s or 50s maybe, um, and he had developed the ability to see while his head was completely wrapped and enclosed in bandages and bags and whatever. So he couldn't use his eyes, he was completely blindfolded, but through intense mental focus, he was able to ride bikes, walk through the streets, do all sorts of things. He did all these tests, and it was even done on camera. Um, yeah, he was very renowned for his skill. I can't think of his name, but yeah, maybe look it up. There was a Roald Dahl story that they made into a film on Netflix. Was it the Diary of Henry Sugar or something like that, which sort of told this guy's story, but they gave him a completely different name in the movie, so it wasn't technically him, but that might be a place to start looking for it. But anyway, it's this intense mental focus, this ability you're going with, but it's also this trusting spirit and going with the flow. Go with your instinct, your spiritual insight and guidance. Go follow your passion and your feelings. Just trust. Trust isn't always easy, is it, Scorpio? But trusting yourself, trusting your highest self, because you're really getting into alignment there. It's going to pay out big time. And the final card for your life path section is going to be this one. This came out for someone recently. Okay, the 10 of Earth. You're finally getting to take that mask off. You don't have to reflect somebody else's image. Let your true self shine, and it's surprising. What looked like potentially a predator there, the deer now sees, oh, wait, that's not such a scary thing. It's not a wolf or a fox or anything. It's something completely different. And you got the baby dragon here. Although the baby dragon has this staff, which almost seems like it's an old Yoda type figure. But it has that intelligence. Dragons are wisdom. Power and wisdom. But this, you're holding this power and wisdom. Again, the horns are the same thing. But you're holding and supporting this power and wisdom. This is you holding your power, taking off your mask, being in support of your full self. Again, the trees surrounding other side are support. Again, I encourage you to be around nature. There's something in there for you. You're taking root. It's like you're growing from the ground. You're like a tree. This is where the seed here is growing, and it's you growing. Your power is growing. You're growing into this dragon. This is maybe your higher self has planted the seed for this 3D lifetime, and you're now growing into your full self from this seed. The spiral there, the symbol of life. There's also kind of a light in the third eye area. So, yeah, reveal your truth. Be in your power. I think this is a really massively important and powerful time for you coming up. Whatever's working in alignment of things for you, it's looking pretty phenomenal. We're going to go into your outcomes now, and the energy surrounding your outcome is reassured. Again, you and your higher self completely in alignment together. See, you are moving into alignment, and now you completely are. You've grown into this powerful spiritual being, aligned being. So your best course of action to reach this state. What is your Scorpio's best course of action for February? The King of Air. Or your thoughts, your ideas, breathing life into things. Your words form truth. So choose your words wisely and use them wisely. You're full of ideas in that third eye area. The blackness of your eyes means that every part of your eye is seeing, not just the pupils at the center, but your whole eye is turning black, so you can see everything. And up here in your higher self, connected to the third eye, it's the all-seeing eye. That's why it's all black. It's got wings to take flight. It sees all things everywhere, and you're sharing some of that perspective of that higher, all-powerful being. Again, your thoughts and ideas are powerful. They take flight out of what you see gets filtered through you into ideas, and you can speak the truth on things. You can speak into wisdom, and you're speaking through this eagle or whatever, and its different aspects speak out. Some of them feed back to you, and some of them feed out to everyone else. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. It's part of your best course of action. Wield your ideas. Use your words wisely. Choose the right words in any situation, even when you think of yourself, you speak of yourself, even the thoughts in your head. Use positive words and not words that will hinder you. Don't, if there's like money's a little tight, you don't go around saying, I am broke. No. Better to say, I am rich, so the money will come in. I have money coming in constantly. Money is coming to me. Money comes to me all the time. As an example, emotions has been strong in here. I am in tune with my emotions. I am emotionally intelligent. I am in tune with mine and others' emotions. I will speak the truth to guide others. Anything, the way you speak to yourself will change how you treat yourself and how you are seen by others. And the way you speak, the way you act, and who you are will start to be infectious to others, and they will learn from you and start speaking these same truths, empowered truths. That is how you need to be, because you are coming into your power, and you have to take control of that. Create a good environment for that power to shine through. And the outcome is the Six of Air. In balance, your ideas are exploding out. Again, your heart is at peace there. The light and dark are in balance together. They're intertwined. And you notice the light hand is holding the wand. And because it's holding the wand staff has turned dark to keep things balanced. But the wand is ultimately balanced in black and white. Light and dark. All the chakras in alignment. think, did we see that on another card? I think on the love card. Although they're all kind of white, but there's a sense of alignment there. But yeah. Take the action and be in the outcome of ultimate alignment and balance. This is just, you will be in this higher state. Everything you do becomes magic, and it feeds your heart. It's following your heart, your love. If you have a spiritual inclination of some kind, possibly even, we've seen kind of psychic gifts come out here. Some connection to higher self, maybe. This could be part of who you really are, what you're becoming, and what you're going to share with the world. This looks intensely positive and just amazing, Scorpio. Again, we had 23 on that one. 24, 26, 23, and the 18. I really like this. Even though you had this sort of forbidden energy here, maybe it's just telling you, build your foundations, your self-support, know your boundaries, work on you, and then any other kind of connections can happen after that, because your most important connection is with yourself and your higher self. And when that's in alignment, the amazing connections and the draw you will have, like everyone will want to be with you, be like you, learn from you. You're going to have a profound effect on the world. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm grateful for everyone who's been following and liking all the videos here and on TikTok and Instagram. It means a lot. Thank you very much. It's important for me to get the messages out to you, so please let me know how I can best help you. If you need any guidance, I do personal readings as well. Description below is a link. Check my bio. Contact me through the website, or on TikTok or Instagram, message me directly and we can work something out. Take care, Scorpio. Your February is going to be amazing. Do that work.